Hello again, traveler. It is good to see you well. The roads can be dangerous. In today's story, our heroes return to the surface to find themselves at the center of a new bit of trouble. The Grey Tower, Episode 11, Back to the Surface. After making their sacrifices in the Temple of the Hungry Gods, the group takes stock of what they have and their goals. Modril has learned what she set out to, and no one else has a reason to stay in Dhul Kanor. Besides, they are almost out of the filter vials that prevent the poison mists from making them sick. They consult the map Samira bought and decide that the best course of action is to attempt to return to the surface through the rooted halls. Setting out from the city, our heroes travel through the caves east of Dhul Kanor, where the foods are grown. The working dwarves of the fungal farms and breweries in these caves mark their passage, but avoid interaction.
I'll miss the food here, but the company is certainly dreary.
The guards posted near the tunnels into the rooted halls warn of beasts within, and leaving puts them outside of any protection from Dhul Kanor. Despite the warnings, our heroes continue into the dark tunnels of the rooted halls. There is no obvious path through the rooted halls. The walls a mixture of stone and rich dirt. Large tree roots weave along the ceiling, not wet, but moist. There is a tangible sense of life here as insects and other small creatures flee the various lights of the passing figures. Ahead, they can hear a rhythmic tapping that is growing louder.
Does anyone else hear that? I don't like how it's moving around us.
Continuing to head upwards towards the surface, the party is also curious about the source of the tapping, but whatever is making it seems to be purposefully eluding them, but also remaining tantalizingly close. Our heroes find themselves at a dead end when the tapping slowly approaches from behind. The creature is large enough to fill the tunnel, eyeless, with a beaked skull and a hard shell, its arms forming side blades covered in barbs. It taps and sniffs the air as it approaches, low and intent, like a wolf stalking its prey. The fight is quick. Despite the size of the beast, it is alone, and our heroes are now practiced in group tactics. The armor of the creature deflects many blows, and it does not go down without inflicting wounds upon the party. But in the end, it is not a match for our adventurers. Yazba excitedly sets himself to collect as many trophies from the beast as possible, as everyone else takes a short rest to try to get their bearings.
So many new pieces. Parts. Oh, look at all bones in this one. How many bones you got in there?
Without the tapping to distract them, a tunnel is soon found that exits to the surface. The party climbs up the roots and out of a hole set at the base of a giant oak tree. It is the dead of night, but still summer, so a warm breeze dances through the forest as fireflies twinkle and frogs sing in the darkness. Samira checks her maps and determines that they are within the hidden wood, a wild area south of Spring Lake.
We are very far into the wilderness. It will take some time to get back to the roads from here. Still preferable to the underground routes, though.
Given the hour, our heroes decide to make camp for the night and set out again at dawn. However, their rest is soon interrupted, for within the hour, a trio of upset satyrs stumble into their camp. They are asking about a Pixie, and if any of our heroes have seen anything strange recently. Our heroes shrug, having seen neither. The satyrs are eventually convinced that the party cannot help them, and sets out into the woods once more, cursing under their breath. The party, once again, attempts to rest. Early in the morning, the group is packing up camp when Modril notices movement and sound coming from within her adventuring bag. Quietly gathering the group, the bag is opened to reveal a small, sleeping Pixie amongst the books and mushroom samples. The Pixie yawns and stretches before exiting the sack.
Thanks for throwing those doofs off the trail. They were gonna spoil my fun.
Well, traveler, the fire burns low, and we are out of wine. We will continue the story when next we meet. Why were the satyrs hunting this Pixie, and what type of fun is she planning to involve the party in? Leave a comment below to let me know what you think, and in the next episode, our heroes will follow this pixie's pranks to a dire conclusion.